Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ralitza and this is Readings with Rally. I hope that you guys are doing well. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at the collective energy for the week ahead. So this is not a pick a card, it is a general collective reading where we take a look at what's going on, what kind of energies you can expect to work with. There's also no tarot in this reading, it's only oracle cards, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead here and connect to your energy, or to the energy, I suppose, of the collective. So, Spirit, are you please able to connect me to the energy of the collective? Please come forth with messages of truth, clarity, and accuracy for the collective so that they can have the best possible reading. As always, we wanted to say a big thank you to you for your support, for your clarity, and for your accuracy. Thank you for everything that you do. We appreciate you so much. Please continue to guide the collective and support the collective for the week ahead. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so I'm definitely feeling a lot of energy around the throat chakra. I was already feeling it even before I tapped in here when I was thinking about doing this reading. So there's a lot of like needing to vocalize what you need to say this week, collective. Some of you may end up here with issues around the throat as well, such as like a strep throat or sore throat, or even around the mouth, because oh my gosh, I just heard canker sores, okay? So that's a possibility. Very interesting. Speak your truth this week. I'm also hearing doom and gloom, okay? So I want you guys to be careful about going down the rabbit hole, you know? I mean, it's easier said than done, I know, because I also get into periods of doom and gloom, but I think that there might be a lot of like negative talk around you guys this week, and that could be very, very frustrating. Some of you need to spend some more time outside, specifically with nature, or like without your phone is specifically coming through. So I want you guys to really maybe consider grabbing a book, going outside and reading for a little bit. I'm also hearing the song You're Gonna Go Far, Kid, I think it's called, by The Offspring. So you might be encouraging somebody else, or somebody could be really offering you some words of encouragement this week, which is important. Hold on a second. Boys, can you move? Move, 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 move. Thank you. Love you. Sorry guys, just had to move the puppies a little bit. Thank you. Okay, sorry. Excuse the wind. It's obviously very windy. So what's going on with the collective energy the week ahead? Angel of Balance, 6th Chakra, Archangel Metatron. One more. Thank you. Door to Value. Okay. Some of you are really looking into ways that you can pull or attract more money or income into your life. There's a heavy emphasis on clearing, and there's a heavy emphasis here on manifestation, actually. So I think that there might be a big push this week to meditate, or to create more alchemy in your day-to-day life so that you're able to have more money coming in. For some of you, it could be opening up a second stream of income, or you might be exploring something else that you can do. Someone here could be taking a course on like botany or flower arrangements. That is super weird, but I did just hear that. I'm hearing road opener, so someone here could see all of a sudden roads opening. I think that there is going to be a lot of like talks about finances, and some of it's going to seem counterintuitive, especially if it's on the broader scale, such as in the news. You might feel like somebody is telling you one thing, but you actually know that what they mean is another, and that could be a source of frustration. Some of you here could be very psychic or intuitive, and you could actually make money using your gifts. Or if you have a creative talent, something with aesthetics as well is coming through here. But there's a really big emphasis here on balance, and I think it's because there's a lot of feeling pulled in different directions this week, and I think there's a sense of frustration that's coming through. Synchronicity, okay, yeah, you guys are going to be noticing a lot of signs and synchronicities this week. Repeating number patterns is really coming up, but somebody here could have asked for a specific sign. I just heard the word porcupine, so I don't know if that's someone's sign, but that's a great sign, honestly. But someone here could encounter a porcupine this week. But pay attention to the synchronicities and the signs that you are receiving this week, because they are definitely opening up doorways to different spaces for you. We have parenting. Interesting. Some of you may be dealing a lot with children this week. You may also be dealing with your own parents. Or you're being asked to parent yourself, especially for those of you who have been pushing yourself a lot. You might just need to spend some time being within your personal space, taking care of yourself like you would a small child. Like, would you talk to yourself the same way that you would talk to a child? Probably not. But I also feel like there could be a lot of issues around parents, a lot of issues around the people around you. You might feel like you're constantly being pulled on energetically as well. What else, Spirit? You're feeling alone in reverse. So you might really benefit this week from reaching out to people, especially if you've just been feeling like nobody is really, if you've been feeling isolated. You could even have a very important Libra in your life that you want to reach out to. But there's no need to do anything by yourself, you know, like it really does take a village. And I feel like some of you guys have been really pushing your own energy or trying to figure things out only on your own. And you don't need to do that, is what Spirit's saying to me. You really don't. Some of you might be feeling like you're alone, or like Spirit is not with you either, and that's also not the case. What else? With the collective energy, we have teach. Yeah. And we did get teach and we got parenting. So some of you may actually end up like being quite called to be mentors this week. And this could just be a natural, intuitive thing. You might want to look into teachings of how we are all connected. Or you may want to sign up for a course, because that could help you as well feel like you're surrounded with like-minded people. I think some of you are a little bit lonely, or you're frustrated with the groups of people around you. Some of you may have a teacher or an old professor or something reach out to you this week. That's weird, but I did just hear that. What else? Oh, Spirit has jokes. Throat chakra. What did I say? I love when there's synchronicities like that. Yeah, definitely, you guys, you have been forewarned. Please, please, please clear your throat chakra as best as you can this week, okay? Because I really do feel like there is a lot of energy around that space, and it needs to be cleared, because you guys are maybe aligning to a higher purpose here, where maybe you are going to be mentors. You're going to help people. There's like a door to value that's opening, but you have to open up that space within your throat chakra so that you can be very much able to live your purpose, okay? So this is not just like a small thing. I'm not just telling you because I don't want you to get sick. I feel like there's a deeper spiritual lesson here that you guys have been working on, and I think that's a really beautiful thing. But I also feel like there is an understanding from you guys that you will be stepping into a more expanded role. And you're going to need your throat. Okay, you're going to need to talk. You're going to need to share your message or whatever. So very interesting energy, collective. I'm telling you, throat chakra, big thing. Might want to work with blues this week. Lapis lazuli for those of you who are needing to make it a decision. I'm also hearing angel light. Tell me more, please, about the collective energy regarding the week ahead. Tell me more, please. Thank you, Spirit. We have performer. Other people's versions of who you should or shouldn't be is their own personal view and opinion. It's not based on reality. Never live out another person's fantasy of who you should be. People have their own lives to live, and you have your own life to live. Live your life for you and not as a performer of another person's fantasy version of you. Yeah, you might just be tired of like constantly feeling like you have to perform, you know? I feel like there's this energy of frustration for sure coming through. You might also be looking at how you can optimize your performance. And some of you may also be getting hits about how somebody on the global scale is just performing, or they're being performative. This is going to frustrate you. Yeah, there's a lot of very curious energy coming up here, which I think is really interesting. We also have balance and organize, which is, again, interesting. A lot of emphasis on balance. We have create a schedule, clean out your closet, start a routine and stick to it. Your life needs a bit of order right now to put things back into balance. Clear out any chaotic energies or confusions you may be dealing with now with organization. Put things into perspective and make a list of your major priorities. Make sure you have time for what is most important in your life. We did get the Angel of Balance as the very first card, and now we have balance coming out twice. So I think it's safe to say that the main emphasis this week is on balance. And it's funny because the card underneath it is actually meditate. So I feel like very, very synchronistic, right? Like I was literally saying that earlier. Meditation could be the key this week for many of you, especially if you've been feeling anxious or frustrated or annoyed. Meditation could really help open up doorways that are surprising and beautiful at the same time. Yeah, this is going to be a very interesting week. There is a potential for a lot of progress to be made, but there's also a need to really be very aware of, I guess, your own energy and what you're putting out there and not being super frustrated with people. You may have somebody around you that's quite jealous actually of you. I don't know why that just came through, but I did just hear that. Yeah, we have jump, gang up, coven, gang stalk, and group attack. Okay, some of you here may need to stand up here because you could be getting bullied in some capacity. This could be online, and I know that quite well because that happens to me quite a lot through this channel. But for others of you, I feel like it might be more subtle, you know? How sometimes things are just like implied. That's kind of the frequency I'm getting here. It's like an implied under the surface type of vibration where you feel like, okay, there's obviously an issue here. Like, what's the issue? So pay attention to that as well, because I feel that could be really significant for you. Some of you could also be talking a lot to a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This feels like a feminine, a mom, or a family member. Definitely being asked here to move your body as well. That's a really great way to clear energy. What else do we need to know? We have always in and out. You could be frustrated by somebody around you because you feel like this person is never really focused just on you. Like they have this very in and out type of energy. You may start to look at a relationship in your life as well this week in a little bit of a different lens. This could have already started to happen actually. But you could really realize how someone around you is not actually there for you. They're just kind of being performative around you. And we have being too aggressive. Yeah. Someone, like, I feel there could be some kind of a issue with somebody around you this week. And this is going to be quite frustrating for you. But it's also something that I think you're going to try to like nip in the butt, you know? This degree of frustration, or this person who you feel is being really pushy with you this week. You may notice a lot of aggressive power plays on the global scale as well. Always hate to see that, but there could even be some kind of a coalition formed and some kind of aggressive action this week as well. I wouldn't be surprised. We're in a very destructive time period, I feel. Tensions are high. What else, please, for the collective? There could be more news about those orcas. Or the sea, I'm getting water energy, ocean. We have box, you'll receive a gift. Some of you are receiving a very surprise gift. This is also a lucky week for many of you. We did have the door to value, so this could be a good week to like work with lottery tickets or play a game, enter a competition, etc. But some of you are going to receive a very heartfelt gift that surprises you, but it's like very touching. I'm getting a lot of touching energy. We have July, okay, so July's around the corner here, but you may be planning something this week that is going to take place here in July. And we have heart. Love, deep affection, and caring. That's interesting. This took a little bit of a different turn, hey? I think for those of you who have been seeking love or trying to manifest love, there is somebody coming in here that you may meet in July, or this person could be born in July, but there's a lot of heart chakra expansion, and I am feeling a little bit giddy in my heart space myself. So I think whatever this is, it could be very expanded or exciting for you. I want you to really work with opening up around your heart chakra. This could be a good space to meditate in, you know, just like really opening up around, softening your heart. Because let me tell you, some of you are in prime manifesting mode, and I think you really are starting to realize it. What else? We have pig, beware of greed. Yeah, someone around you could be really pulling on your energy this week. You could feel like someone around you is taking away from you. They're acting a little bit false. So trust your intuition with this. If you feel like that's the case, you will know intuitively what's going on here. So you need to sort of be very aware of the frequency of trust and the frequency of believing and really noticing who is around you this week, because there could be somebody who's actually being very harsh towards you, you know, or not really very kind. And that's important for you to recognize so that you're able to make the best decisions for yourself going forward. So that's what I have, collective. I'm sending you all a giant hug as always. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. Bye-bye.